Hello, beautifuls, and welcome. This one's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing the collective messages and stuff as in the title, and then at the ending I'll do the reading. We'll see who joins us or who doesn't. Um, well, let me see. Did I not do it to where I don't know if conversations will pop up or not? I hope I did hit that button because I'd be super sad if not. We'll have to see. Um, I've already done my blessing and prayer, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to go over the collective messages. For those of you who are unaware, there is a mass awakening that's been happening. The whole new earth, I know you hear people talk about it. Sorry if it bothers you. Probably not the page for you then. Um, However, with this universal awakening that's been happening, there was a huge shift from 2023 to 24 with the 5D integration, leading to the new earth, to new Earth, where we're going to bring in even further dimensions here in the future. Um, Hopefully up to the 13th by 2030. That being said, we've got rapid and accelerated awakenings. Some of you are in the middle of it, so you're not exactly sure what you're going through. I'll go over the signs and symptoms. Oh, hi, James. Hi, beautiful. Um, but there's a rapid and accelerated awakenings. The awakenings used to take people years to get through, and now with this big push trying to do New Earth, we're able to. People are getting through their first ascensions within a year, and going through the bliss phase into the void and everything, and getting through the whole thing within a year. Um, Everyone should complete a ascension by 2026, even children. A lot of this is happening even if somebody has not gotten their spiritual eyes, is not awoke to what's happening right now. God has been sending dreams to people through the last couple of years to keep them to the point where they can go back, meditate, pinpoint, and get caught up on the collective. So whenever they get caught up, everybody's on the same page. If you are already awoke and have done an ascension or more, this is not the same as the ascension that you went through, especially when we get into the differences between major ascensions and then master ascensions. I'm not going to be talking about those, the master ascensions today. I encourage you to do reminding you guys to shield each other. Shielding came out big because when you awaken stuff, you have a light, and then entities come to you. Whether they're entities of light, you get your spirit guides, but then demons, lost souls, anything will come to you because you're awake now and they can talk to you. So make sure you're shielding. Hi, Victor. Going through that part. Please reach out to others to discuss what's going on. See if you can offer support to them. People are being forced to awaken right now, whether they want to or not. Um, Everybody's got to get the same page, get the spiritual eyes, get all that going on. So spirit's just pushing people through it. Please offer compassion though for it. Um, People you never thought would wake up. Your parents, grandparents, everybody's being forced to accept this here within the next few years. Um, Ego deaths are very hard to do. Remembering that you can actually have your ego turn into a demon itself if you weren't sure of that. You wait. Yes, they are. I agree. Which one do you agree with, James? I'm hoping this will be a conversation. I don't want to just read to everybody. I know I have my notes, but I was hoping to do this conversation style. Look back up and read that a second. Remind if you have not done your ego death, you can have filters put on there, or demons can actually access it if it still has that negative hue to it, to where they can obscure the visions, obscure what you're hearing. You're not going to know who or what you're communicating with. So many people waking up. It's so exciting, though. I love it. Um, they're still integrating and are going to struggle more than, say, someone else who's already gone through the awakening, who's more open and understanding what's going on. So it just reaching out for people that were maybe people you would never think would have woke up. If you aren't aware of the full shielding, I have it posted on the community section. Once you put it on, you should see a rainbow around your aura. It's a very specific type of shielding. It starts with, and y'all are gonna get mad, the basic armor from the Bible, but the Bible didn't have the whole thing in it. Is the problem, which is why it works good on some things, but not everything. And then, just in case you're aware, I'm going to do a rundown real fast of the stages of the awakening. You have the breakthrough, that's awareness, idea beyond what you know, more connections and gifts. You have your ego death and dark night, that's the second step. That's where you get into your shadow work for healing, reflection of self, and perceptions that need removed on self, religious, or others. You also have a repentance and forgiveness. Then you get into the bliss state where you're just super connected, full of light. Everything is just amazing. Um, and then you'll go into the void and grounding. That's where you're still connected. There's spiritual tests, and then there's the integrating of your new self and abilities. And then after that, you get into your new life where you've integrated everything and you're walking with the purpose that you know you have. Soul missions, living authentic self, and you'll understand the concept between a destined life and a fated life at that point. So those of you who haven't fully done it yet, you're going to. All right. I want to go over the 2023. 2023, there was a big earth coding that happened. And, oh, thanks. There was a whole earth coding that happened in 2023 through this last year, 2024. And that's why I said you guys are going to have to start getting into meditating even 5 minutes a day to trying to get caught up if you haven't already. The one that Spirit wants you to go back to is it's a rainbow dream from summer solstice in 23. That one will help you kind of get into some of the first classes that you can understand and perceive things. That rainbow dream was different for everybody. At some point, it takes everyone to a life experience of attackers, spiritual attackers, so that you understand what it's like and why you don't want to go through it and how to shield against it. But it's a good dream until then. It'll have your first, what is that? Astral travel on it. There's a very special spiritual guide that's going to take you on the rainbow dream from 23. Please keep journals if you can, records, especially with the dreams and lunar cycles. We've got telepathy and empathy were part of the universal coding integrated during summer solstice 2023. It's hard for people. They're so connected and they've never been before. And just constantly telepathically having other people's thoughts in your head's weird. Feeling other people's feelings for the first time. Claircognizance. Oh my gosh, I butchered that word. Coming through it. I do the journaling with my dreams and meditation. That's awesome. How long have you been awoke for? Oh, and then there was, yeah, so just everybody dealing with gifts that they weren't aware of having or had when they were kids, blocked out, forgot about, things like that. Oh, dang, yes. That's all. I want to talk to you more. Hold on. Twin flame awakening and messages. That came through. There was a huge twin flame wake up in 2023 just because counterparts were supposed to be working together to do the ascension. And then there's also the astral and mental aspects of it. They're supposed to be your energetic sparring partners. Do you have an energetic sparring partner, James? I wonder. All right. But yes, it's all about spending together and training. There's the armor, go learning to deliver energy. Anybody who's having issues, I offer all kinds of free classes. You can meditate and get to them. I am going to start doing them online with you guys on the YouTube too. So I'm going to start with the basic 100s, which is just concepts. Then I'll get into 101s where it builds a little bit more, just so we're not jumping into things and being like, I don't even know what the hell this means. Because I have a wide variety and I love that. Yeah. That's shadow work we'll go over later. I'm going to go ahead and jump into spiritual attackers for a second. Those of you who are unaware of energy manipulation, people can tap into your nerve lines in your energy, send you thoughts, manipulate your own body, um, just functions and sensations. I myself can do certain things. I don't do them to people, but I know how. Oh, that sucks. I don't have anyone near me that can either, or that spars with me either. Oh, have you been attacked by a spiritual attacker before? It's awful. Um, yeah, manipulation and distortion between what you hear, what you see, what you feel. There's mental attacks, thoughts out of nowhere that don't match your normal and take you back to previous places you've come from. Self doubt and self harm will come through. Harm to others, always being alone, never fitting in, no one loves you, scattered brain, forgetfulness, all kinds of horrible things. Um, there's the narcissist. This is a person that is stuck in first dimensional vibes. Gifted people that are self-conscious and can't understand past their own ego and act out of it, either changing into a demon or a full-blown demon with or without awareness. Then we've got emotionally or obsessed driven. These are gifted with a lapse in judgment due to a lack of self-control, working from a dark space. These are the ones that love you and they're scared you aren't going to love them. That's why they try and manipulate you. Not that they're trying to end your life. That's usually the narcissist after you break up and then they're like, oh, try and leave me, bitch, and crazy shit happens. Um, but as far as the emotionally or upset, we're yeah. So those ones are the emotionally or obsessed driven are the ones that tend to love you and are working out of just a dark space, lack of self control. They can have demons attached to them. They're, and then the other ones that you jealousy, love, or and hatred are common triggers. The hatred is an inner hatred reflected out. Those acting from the state are either changing into demons or already have. You let hate operate your body. So, hold on, I'm trying to get caught up. I have in the past. And go back at that. Turn to thunder. Have you ever been under demonic attack? That one sucks. We're going to jump into reincarnation right now. Just letting everyone know that every soul here has been here before. There are no new souls on earth where this is your first life. Everybody here has been here at least once before. Trying to get to, at the end of this year, not this year, 24, but by the end of 25, if you can take the time to meditate on your past lives, try and figure out roughly about how many times you've been reincarnated in here, who you were in your past lives, and what skills or talents you possessed, as well as what your purposes were. For some of you, you're going to have repeat crossovers. Learning your past life definitely helps you navigate your current life. And then, did you help or hurt more in your past? Do you know why you reincarnated now? And do you know who is on your spiritual team? When it comes to spiritual teams, you're going to have your birth team. This is who you're incarnated with. Your guardian angel's one. You have a master ascender with you. You have an angel with you, at least one, and at least one mystical, as well as one other ancestor. So you have at least 5 people that incarnate with you. And then after your ascension or solar awakening, you get more people that want to work with you. The more you work on the light, the more people and beings from the other side want to work with you. So trying to just, if you can, find out who your spirit team is if you don't know already, your birth team, and then who you get as you move on with life. They help with everything. I'm gonna give which spirit wants which incarnation number resonates for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. This is going back to the generations when we first started Earth. So if you can figure out what incarnation number you are. That's going to help you with your first lives here. And then if you can remember any of your interdimensional incarnations, such as if you were an angel afterwards, if you were any kind of mystical, incarnated as a mystical. Year 5, sweet. That hasn't happened, but I've run across them. Really? Acted out how? Like for good or for bad? Okay, and then what communications, telepathically or energetically, based on your past lives, do you excel at? And then do you know your soul tribe in all dimensions? Soul tribe is a mixture of interdimensionals and 3D incarnated. So they're people that you can reach out to in the real world, like phone call, or interdimensional where it's telepathic or some bad. Do I wonder what they try to do? Okay. We're gonna recommending exercises, the alternate nostril breathing to help you really get the flow and conscious and energies moving up there. Meditation, trying to work from 5 minutes up to 20 minutes by the end of the year. The longer you can meditate, the you know, the longer you can meditate, the more you can get out of it. I know 5 minutes is really hard for people these days, especially when you're not used to it. The mudras, which is the hand and finger placements. The current focus being Ram for the solar plexus, which is your pray hands. And then Lam for the root chakra, which is your upside down ok's. Chakra poses, going with the energy flow, alignment, and flexibility from the crown down to the root. Your headstand for the crown chakra, downward facing dog for the third eye, shoulder stand for your throat chakra, the camel for your heart chakra, warrior for your solar plexus, goddess for sacral, and tree for roots. And then if you're really new and you've got blocks and your vision's not very good, remembering to do the pineal gland, just rubbing it around, blocking off the stagnant so that you can really start working on getting your visions and more. I do have shadow work in here, some exercises. I'm going to read over them real fast. We're just going to go over the basic. For the beginner prompts, if you're not used to doing shadow work, the 5 basics of being a good person: kind, humble, self-control, patient, and grateful. And then, actually, I'm just going to skip through this. We're going to go down to this one. Going to, a lot of the collective needs to go to embarrassment wounds, especially from early childhood. This is where we block a lot of our energy, our chakras. This is where we code ourselves. This is where we reprogram negative mindsets and egos, where we put limitations on ourselves that shouldn't be there. So just being able to go back through your traumas and heal through them so that you keep yourself clean on the inside, and understanding who you are, and that what was said to you or how it made you feel is not the truth of who you are. And you gotta get back to your authentic self if you haven't done that already. It's completely, a lot of people are going through their awakenings without doing their shadow work, and it's causing anxiety and energetic. I don't know if you guys could feel it with me, but it's not good. So just trying to get some shadow work in, even once a week, just a reflection, like, what kind of person am I? Am I good now? Okay. What wound still bothers me? And whatever pops up, don't run from it. And some others were nice. Oh, I love doing chakra work. I'm actually going to start doing alignments on here with you guys, and different Reiki treatments. I haven't had a chance to. Um, All right, I think. And then the last one that I'm going to tap into the love one. I'm not going to do all of the shadow work for love, but I'll probably go over it a different day. That's kind of got long with talking. Spirit we'll start with this one. Remember your first love, thinking back to your first love, going to the younger ages, 5 or 8 most commonly. Typically it was a best friend. More people than not fall in love with a same-sex partner than they realize, and it's okay, don't feel weird about it, but it's just the concepts of understanding love. So go back, who were they? Who was what was the friendship like? Who said they liked who first? How was it received? How did you explore other areas with this person? How did it make you feel sexually and emotionally? Did others find out or did you tell anyone else? And what was their reaction? And then what ended the relationship? How did you handle the ending or change? Were you able to go back to just friends? How did you view and feel about yourself after? Did you change yourself because of it? Did you change your sexual preference? Did you start to hide or deny your preference? How did this help you form your sexual identity? How did you view relationships after this? And do you still use those perceptions? Just some basics to sit with. All right, I'm going to go past the notes. And we're going to go ahead and get into a reading. I know somebody out here's like, about time. Reminder, this is a general collective, so it's completely fine for parts to resonate and parts not to. Very fine with talking. It's not just about letting go of the past, it's sitting with it and understanding it. We can forgive people and let go of it, but you still have to go back there and understand, okay, now, how did I treat myself because of it? What? Alright. Get into the messages. We're going to do a 9 spread with clarifiers. And then at the end, I'm going to go through by zodiac, either if it's yours or who you're dealing with, and pull 2 cards. One from the Work Your Light and one from the Angel Answer deck. Alright, what about going on right now? Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups, and 8 of Pentacles. I've got a collective that's got clear thought, or is getting clear thought on what's truly going to make them happy in the long term. Putting in the work into it, getting everything right. This can be inner work. For a lot of us, it's inner work, and then others of us, it's work or homework. I've got like housework going out for people trying to get stuff done around there. Others of you, I've got communication coming through. Let's pull in your Ace of Swords. Whoop. This is justice. Ooh, I like this. Right? Balance, though. Again, coming back to the sword and the clear talk here. It's what's bringing balance in your life. Others of you are calling bullshit on stuff, or, and if it's not bullshit, you know, saying what needs to be what. This may be coming from, for some of you, this is coming towards you. I've got an apology for somebody who said or did something out of pocket, bad. The Hierophant. For some of you, this is what put you into a state of meditation, reflection, where you got the clearness on where to go. Others of you, I've got, and then back to the 8 of Pentacles here. Construction was coming through. Construction of self, the relationship, your life. You took time to reflect after this. Lots of time to reflect. Let's get into your 10 of Cups. Eight of Swords and the Wheel. I've got, this is I'm not going to be able to do this. If this is, you may be coming out of this energy, or it's the energy that you're going into, a place where it lies, but it's like, everything that you want to go, but it's not happening fast enough. I know what would make me happy in the long term, and I'm trying to create it, but it ain't happening fast enough. Ooh, gambling for somebody. And then the High Priestess. Following your intuition here. For your Ten of Cups. Try to stay guided. If you start freaking out that it's not going to happen, you're going to pull yourself off track. We'll get into your Eight of Pentacles. Hard work is well, it's hard work, but that's good hard work. We got Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This is great for you, though. I have somebody here who's been struggling to work with others. This has all been a solo project, even if it wasn't supposed to be, which is why you called it, we called justice on it. Others of you, hold on, let's go back to that one. And that's why you called justice on it. When it comes back around here in the future, this person is going to want to actually work on it, and it's going to go faster. And it's just going to be like, thank God, finally. Others of you, you're able to accomplish things on your own, and it's moving fast. Let me get to the next ones. Eight of Cups, the Tower, and Nine of Pentacles. If this person isn't working with you in the future, you're just going to call it quits. I've got people who are going to give them a second chance, and it's like, if you aren't pouring into this the way you're supposed to, I'm done. Right? Once to twice. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, and nobody's getting another fucking chance. Right? I do better on my own. Let's get into your Eight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I'm the only one pouring into this. And that's the perspective you got. For some people here, others of you, this is a whole solo thing. You don't have anybody here with you in this. This is all you working. And Temperance. Nope. This is healing of self. Like, you walk away and just pour into yourself. For someone, this is the snaps of reality that you end up getting with the Tower, where it's like, I accepted way less. I could have done more on my own. This person held me back. Look at that, Queen of Wands. You're all inspired, pouring into it. Ten of Wands. Get that shit out of here. And the Moon. Like I said, this Tower happens and you see things clearly where it's like, I was being held back. I was being held back. And then they let me hold myself back. For some of you, people telling you can't, you shouldn't, you're not enough. Let's get to your Nine of Pentacles here. You and your flourishing. Five of Swords, the Devil. Fuck this motherfucker. And the Fool. Watch them turn around and talk shit about you. You do good and they're like, ah. And especially if you aren't at the point where it's blossomed, they're going to be talking about what you do, what you say, how you act. Just talking and talking because you're being a fool. Like, in a good way. They may be calling you a fool, but a fool in the good way. Others of you, I got somebody in regret. Regret. I regret. Ten of Swords. Yes. Yes. Look at this. This walk away and ending. Okay. And then we got the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords. They're watching you. They're going to be watching you. You've got people who are going to be watching you and what you're doing. You and all this toxic shit, anything that's not bringing you light, love, peace. If it ain't bringing you peace, it stays the hell away from you. That's where I got you going with this. Switch your Ten of Swords more. Ten of Cups, Strength, and Page of Wands. I love this for you because this ending, it inspires you. You get that, we're back to the Ten of Cups and your strength to go forward with it. But then you bring this Page of Wands where it's just like that childlike inspiration and pursuit and happiness. This Ten of Swords is not a bad Ten of Swords. It's a good ending and you know it. I mean, afterwards you might get people who say some shit, but let's get to your Three of Wands here. Death and rebirth. Long term. I've got self-exploration here. Ace of Cups. All about self-love. Pouring into yourself. Your authentic self. Your most healed heart. Your purest. Your love before your love got tainted. But that's the pursuit and where you're planning with. And then the World. I love this for you. It's going to be so good. The Ten of Cups, the Tower, to the Three of Wands. You have clear direction here. Intuitively guided. For some of you, you're going to be connecting to your intuition for the first time in a long time. I've got breakthroughs for people. A purpose that was once forgotten. One that was unknown. Alright, let's get to your Seven of Swords here. King of Pentacles, the Lovers. They're gonna come back around. They're coming back around. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, now I've got, well, I would have, no, Lordy. Same shit, different day. I feel like it's just, you know, it took forever for you to even mature from a page to a fucking knight, and now, right? Watching and looking. The Tower, yep. You are going to spark something in another person. This may not be romantic. Lovers can also be friendships. Someone's gonna regret things that they have said about you or done to you by the end of this, or your pursuits. Well, that's what I guess. Two of Wands, King of Swords, and Four of Cups. Yeah, there they are. And then you with the Six of Wands at the bottom. They're like watching you succeed in life. Reminder, if this is not your career, it's what you're headed into. This, yeah, most of you, this is what you're heading into. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups on the bottom, and the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles to the Chariot. Someone here is dealing with a water sign, specifically others of you. You got somebody who goes into their emotions and the lack that they cause, and like, maybe I'm not a king, which is why they were willing to come back later as a knight, but it's like, do you really want to go down a peg? Let's see what this says. That's great. I love that when you get new spirit guides. I ended up getting one and I'm like, I want to get rid of it. It's the most annoying spirit guide I've ever had to deal with in my life. It's not a full spirit guide. I'm fucking dealing with it though. Alright, I'm gonna get some more clarifiers for up here for you guys. Hesitation, blessing, and faith at the top. That's for some of you where the pause is. I've got people trying to seek right now to get that clarity. You have blessings in life that Spirit's trying to give you. Try not to listen to 3D advice as much as you have. You need to listen to yourself, to Spirit. If you know, get out your own deck of cards. But people are you're trying to get off the fated life and onto the destined one. You're figuring out what work needs put in where right now. Daydream, stop. Ooh. And readiness. We'll schedule at the bottom. I've got for someone here. You've got someone who's going to come back around and try and put a stop to what you're creating. So just be aware of that. Others of you, you enter the state of I think it, I speak it, I create it. Once you get past here and seeing where you want to go, how to get past this fated bullshit onto this destined life, you're just thinking it, speaking it, creating it. And you don't really have a stop or pause. You're just ready for it. But somebody might come back around and try and stop you or pull you back away from your destined path. So just be careful. A couple of times from the looks of it. Mask. Yeah, don't like that. Accident and stress. Whoever that devil is, do not let them back. They're going to lie to you again, stress you out, pull you off. I mean, they're going to take you down again. And just there, for some of you, be careful. You never know who is gifted and who is not gifted. At this point in time, everybody in the world should just assume everybody's got a gift. They just may not tell you about it. Spirit's showing me this as, I don't know if you guys can see it, like the stress, all this shit. That's them throwing shit at you. Like, you won't talk to them, so they're mentally sending you things. For some of you, you guys have a spiritual attacker. Now you're going to have to deal with this, well, within this year, if this was applying for you. That's a heavy battle. Just staying... Stubbornness, promise, and third wheel. I got, you know, when the first time you were treated like an option. That's why you're like, you broke all your promises and I don't want to fucking hear from you. There's my. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab you a Kali before we go into the Zodiacs. Maybe we'll do yes or no before we go into the Zodiacs. Oh, hi, Intuitive. I have not. Oh, you got me live. I haven't seen you in forever. How beautiful. Yes. Hi, honeys. Thanks. Thanks, James. And then, hi, Intuitive. All right, let's grab your Kali. Oh, snap. We got, you got Shakti. Whoa, wow. Wait, go me. We may yearn for circumstances to unfold according to our personal preference. Yet to trust in divine timing alleviates stress and fosters a more peaceful relationship with the universe. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. A negative cycle is due to end, and a new dawn shall arise. Please, please, please let go of whatever that devil toxic energy is, and wherever it's coming from. This is all going to be so good for you. It's new ground. Shit is just a form of fertilizer, right? Shit's just a form of fertilizer. So you got to get through the shit so you can plant some new flowers. All right. Let's do yes or no. All right. 3 piles to pick from 1, 2, and 3. And as always, if one resonates with you more, please go with that one. All right, pile 1, yes, with the number 31 and within weeks. Pile 2, yes, with Uranus, the number 40. Pop off, unexpected. Square, trine, conjunct, opposition. Some of you, argument. I've got an argument coming through. Pile 3, yes, with spring and the number 26. All right, now we're going to go shine by shine. I'll go through my 2. All right. If you are an Aries or dealing with one, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. And success. So Aries, you got awakening and success. I don't know if you guys want to see those. We won't do that way. All right. Switching over to Taurus. If you're a Taurus or dealing with one. All right, you guys got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. You guys are going to be tapping into your light. Definitely also getting more spirit guides. Work on your connections with those. Right where they are. And then romance. Ooh, Taurus. A warning for someone here, make sure you're shielding and protecting your light. Some of you have energetic abilities. Don't just let anybody into your energy though. Especially in a new relationship. Alright. Gemini. Gemini are dealing with one. Mintaka. Oh Lord, I can speak to them. Longing for a home, belonging, the original light workers. Again, if you were up for here for the beginning of the reading, what was I going to say? Oh, remembering your past life, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever incarnation really resonated with you, that's going to be useful right now. And then abundance. Yay for Gemini. Good things ahead. Alright, Cancer. Get grounded. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. A Cancer being highly sensitive, never. And forgiveness. Hopefully you can bring this into your life or any situation you're dealing with. Forgiveness of self here, though, for somebody. Aries, 1. Yeah, me too. Kind of energetically gross out there some days. Going into Leos. From Leos. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I've got outside energies, emotional energies, and stuff like that that's blocking you right now. Please try to go back to space zero self if you can. You know something inside that you just want to deny. For some reason, you don't want it to be true, but it's like it's the truth. You got to. Right? Sometimes the truth just ain't pretty. You guys got forgiveness as well. You may be not you might be one that's dealing with forgiveness of self. For you will at the end where I got somebody who's gonna have to process through the healing of trying to forgive a person who's wronged them. All right. Virgo. You're a Virgo. We're dealing with one. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Peony. Peony came out for some reason. So I don't know if that's a special flower for somebody here. And then we've got yes and reconsider for the Virgos. The purple flame. I just want to work with the purple flame. I'm going to bring that up. Alrighty. Libra. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Calling on your ancestor guides right now. Those go beyond the ones that you know or have known in their lifetime. And yes. Scorpio. Sometimes I want to do like Rufio, like Scorpio. I don't know if you'll get it. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Mother wounds for somebody here, but just for some of you, loving yourself better than your mama could. But I've got an R&R day. Somebody just needs to rest and relax. Maybe triple R and rejuvenate. Triple R. Look for a sign. Numbers, animals, pay attention to your dreams. I'm doing a little bit of tea. Okie dokie. We're going to get into Sagittarius. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not those. And listen to your intuition. Making sure you're listening to yourself and where you're supposed to be going here. I think you've got all the guidance you need, but you're letting outside stuff interfere with it. All right, Capricorn. Happy birthdays. Wait, no. Yeah. Are we in California? Hold on. What is it? Alright, Capricorns. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Those of you that are looking into your spiritual gifts and callings and purposes. I've got huge development over this, especially the next year. If you're getting reacquainted with your inner, more authentic self. And yes, go Caps. And we're gonna do Aquarius. You're an Aquarius, you're dealing with one. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yeah, from the movie Hook. Sorry, I just saw that. Yes, I love that movie. And wait. For some of you needing to take a pause and come up with a clear plan before you take action. Others of you, Spirit's saying wait because somebody's going to reveal themselves and it's going to change things for you. So just wait a little bit. And then we got Pisces. What is that for Pisces? Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. Move that close for you. Careful what you water your dreams with is from where Spirit's taking you with this. And then a year from now, those of you that hard work, coming up with a solid plan. I know that's not the time frame that you're looking for, but you know, it's the little baby steps that get us up the mountain. It's not just jumping up the thing. So, alrighty. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab you guys a prayer like usual. You guys got 2. 43. God, please help me balance my wishes, dreams, reality, and how to get there. Amen and thank you. And then number 66. God, please help me see the beauty of others. We're all beautiful flowers in your garden. Even the weeds are flowers to you. I've got Master Ascenders came through for somebody here. So I don't know if somebody, I've got a large collective. Somebody here was one before. You may not have reached that level in this lifetime, but you were a Master Ascender when you were here before. So you might want to look into your Akashic records and figure out a little bit more of that. I hope this helped you guys. Did you do Cancer? This was one collective reading. I did pull what came through for Cancer from the Light Seers. Light Seers was, I know there's forgiveness and then something about emotions, right? Being an empath of some sort. Which one was it? Do you remember? I have to rewind it. But yeah, I did that one. Soul Urge is 33. I will be getting back to Zodiacs this week though. So I'll have those. I like that. So when you say your Soul Urge, did you do well, never mind. You did numerology to get there, right? Or is that just what you feel, like the level, the number that hits you hard enough? Yeah, in numerology. Okay, I just want to make sure. Do come on certain times. I do not come on certain times. I'll try to work on being. Uh, it actually it usually is right around now if I do lives. Otherwise, they're I do the pre-records. I was struggling to be. I was able to do lives for a little bit. So this month was crazy. Did everybody have happy holidays? Well, happy holidays, y'all. Forgot about that. Oh, and Happy New Year. That's a couple days away. Yeah. Alrighty. Happy New Year, y'all. I hope that this helped you guys in some way or fashion. I know the messages from earlier were a little bit long. I did try and condense them as much as possible so it didn't take as long. Happy New Year's. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off for the night. I'm so grateful that you spent it with me. It was good to see you too. I'm so glad. I was so scared you guys weren't. I was going to lose everybody. I wouldn't be able to see any of you. No. Alright. I love you guys. Oh wait, yeah. If you're waking up for the day, have a blessed day, and if you're going to bed, have sweet dreams. All right, I love you guys. I look forward to talking to you again. All right, bye.